channel. So today we're going to be doing a Q&A. I wrote on all my social medias and told you guys to DM me, inbox me, all that good stuff. You know, questions that you always wanted to ask, and I was going to answer them truthfully. So today's first question is, what made me want to be a hairstylist? Well, back years ago, over 10 years ago, my mom put a comb in my hand and taught me how to braid. And from there, I just ran with it. Did different type of hairstyles on brat dolls, like brats. Like, this is how it all started. It came from the Barbie dolls to the brat dolls to the mannequin heads and then to the human beings, you know? So if it wasn't for my mom putting that comb in my hand, I wouldn't be in a predicament that I'm in now. So I really thank her for that. I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for my mom. So someone asked, who do I look up to? To be honest, I look up to my older brother. It's like he's so motivated and determined to achieve his dreams. And he's a motivational speaker. Like, I watch his snaps every day and I just be like, yo, he pushed me to do great and be great. Like, I really love him. He works a 9 to 5. He's a personal trainer, and he's running his own business. So it's like, you doing all this, I want to be just like you. I want to be like you or even better, you know? So I really look up to him. Like, he's one of the reasons why I push myself to go even harder, to be even bigger, you know? The next question is, do you plan on opening a business in a city or out of state? Well, I'm going to say in a city because this is where I started. And this is where I still want to build my name and, you know, bring my business to my people first before I go out of state to Connecticut, Atlanta, things of that nature. But yes, I do want to open up a business outside of New York City, of course. Like, I want my brand to be bigger than ever. How old are you? I'm 20. I'm 20 years old, but guess what? A bitch is gonna be legal in a month. I'm gonna be 21 March 17th, so look out for that date. The pop-out gonna be real. The next question is, how was cosmetology school? Well, cosmetology school was like a roller coaster. It was like up and down, up and down, up and down. I did not fail any classes, don't get me wrong, but I say it was a roller coaster because I was working a 9 to 5. I was still working from home and I was still going to school. So it's like, imagine getting up 7:30 in the morning to be to school by 9, and after school you're going into work, and then when you come home from work, sometimes you have a client at home. So that was my day-to-day week. Like, that's what I would do all week. Work, 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 work. And I would be so drained and so tired, but I still made it and I graduated. And your girl is licensed, honey. The next question is, what is your current relationship status? Well, a lot of you know I'm in a relationship. For the first time, I'm in a real relationship. And I'm happy. I'm more than happy. I love him. Anyway, enough of that. When did you start doing hair? I started doing hair when I was 5 years old. My mom taught me how to braid, like I said earlier. And it's like from there, I just was teaching myself. Like, I'm self-taught. Like, for real, for real. When somebody say they self-taught, like, believe me, I'm self-taught. Like, everything I know from doing weaves, as far as frontals, closures, wigs, everything I know, I learned on my own. I watched and I achieved. I'm more of a visual learner. Like, I will watch you do something and I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna watch you shoot that ball. Like, I never shot a basketball before. I'm gonna watch you shoot it, you know, and I'm gonna repeat exactly what you do, you know, or better. So someone asked, who was the first person's hair you did? That's kind of a tricky question because back when I was in middle school, I used to braid everybody's hair in the back of the class. Like, I got people that will vouch for me who still support me to this day, And they would tell you, like, yeah, Brianna braided my hair in middle school, 5th, 4th grade, like, for real, for real. And I would get in trouble for that. Like, why am I getting in trouble for braiding hair in class when we're clearly not doing nothing? It's not like I wasn't doing my work. Right? But anyway. And then in high school, I did a couple people weaves. This was when, like, my installs was like $45, $65. And this was like 10th grade. I would have my school friends come over and I would do their hair. Like, it was more of practice, you know, like, practice makes perfect. Believe that. And they would really let me do their installs. This was leave outs though. This was when closures and frontals wasn't even popping. But they would let me do their installs. Shout out to Tiffany, Mamasa, Jonte, and I think Janasia. Like, mad people, and the list goes on. But shout out to y'all, because y'all really was supporting me back then. I don't know if it was because the installs was only $45 or because I was really doing a good job. But thank you for supporting me at that time. For real, for real. The next question is, what advice would you give for any upcoming entrepreneurs? The advice I will give to y'all is stay motivated. Never let nobody knock you down off your pedestal. Ever. If you got a dream, accomplish it. Like, just keep going. There may be days when you feel discouraged, like, damn, like, is this really worth it? Yes, it's worth it, because in the long run, you're going to be at the top 10, 15 years from now, like, damn, like, I really did this. Like, all this work is because of me, because of you. Remember that. Stay motivated and determined. You're going to make it. Best believe. Hard work pays off. Don't give up. It's normal to feel like, you know, discouraged or whatever the case may be. That's normal. But never give up. I can't say it no more. Never give up. The next question is, what caused you to make hair a main thing in your life? I don't know. It's like, even with me having like a 9 to 5 on the side and going to school on the side, I still stuck to hair. It was like I couldn't see myself doing anything else but hair. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know there's people out there that can't see themselves doing nothing else but basketball, you know? So, or rapping or singing, so they stuck with it, which is why I stuck with doing hair. Like, this is my passion. Like, I really love it. Like, nobody could take this away from me. Nobody could take these hands away from me, ever. Never, ever. And I'm saying never, because I wish somebody would. But yeah, it's like, when you're a hairstylist, it's like, it's no way you should be broke. No reason why you should be broke. Because these are your tools. At the end of the day, you don't really need like combs or brushes or flat irons or blow dryers of that nature. Because back in the day, they weren't using that. They were using their bare hands to come up with these creative styles. So I really love doing what I do. For real, for real. If I didn't, I would have never went to school for it and spent my last, 7, 8 months. You can't get 7, 8 months back. Right or wrong. So someone asked me if I ever used Got To Be gel, and if I did, what's my opinion on it? Well, yeah, I have. Everybody used Got To Be gel in the past, but my opinion on it is that it doesn't last. Like, if you're a sweater, it won't stay on your head. I'm best believe that. It will not stay on your head for nothing. So if you sweat a lot, especially in the summertime, Got To Be is not the deal. Because when I was using Got To Be in the summer, I always had my hair scarf on. Those who know me know I stayed with my head scarf on, because without that head scarf, you go out to the blazing sun, it's coming off with Got To Be. But that new thing called boho, honey, you could swim with that and your lace will still be laid. But of course, when you get out the water, you gotta put that scarf back on so it could suck back into your skin. But other than that, boho extreme cream, A1. Next question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Girl, in the next 5 years? I see myself at my mom's crib. That's facts though, because I told her I'm out of here at probably the age of like 23. Give me 3 years, I'm out of here. 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But nah, other than that, as far as like career wise, I see myself with my own, hair boutique. And what I mean by hair boutique, it's gonna be consisted of hair and wigs, and I only want like 2 salon chairs in there. And the only way you could book me is if you book me months or weeks in advance, because 5 years from now I want to be traveling the world with no worries and no kids yet. Best believe that. The next question is, who's your inspiration? My inspiration is my mom. I say that to say this. She's taught me so much. She's taught me how to be a woman. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be in the predicament that I'm in now. Like, if it wasn't for her putting that comb, inspiring me to do hair, I wouldn't be here. I would not be the owner of Touched by Bree. You feel me? Like, I would not have went to school, cosmetology school, to get my license. I probably would have been in college right now getting my business degree, because I always wanted to own my own business, but I knew it was for hair. Best believe that. But yeah, like, she inspired me every day to get up and do what I gotta do, push myself to be great and to become great. Best believe that. The next question is, which do you prefer, full lace or frontal lace? I prefer full lace because of the fact it's more hair, it's more density in full lace. When you get in a frontal lace, there's tracks, and not like, the thick tracks that we use to do sew-ins. It's like thin tracks. So the hair density in the back is not going to be as full as it is in the front. You get what I'm saying? So it looks and feels weird to me. And then with the frontal lace wig, you cannot put it up in a ponytail. It looks weird. But with the full lace, you could do your ponytails, you could do your buns, but of course it's going to be like a cute sloppy ponytail. That's why I like full lace better. Full lace, you could do braids. If you part down the middle of a frontal lace, you're going to see tracks. But if you part down the middle of a full lace, you're going to see nothing but bleach knots, That's why I love full lace wigs more. And no, I never wore a full lace wig. All my wigs are custom. But I am going to start wearing my full lace wigs just because I found out I could fit it. The question is, what was my biggest obstacle in my business? I would say doing everything on my own. Like, that was my biggest obstacle as far as financially wise. Like, I always had the support from my family and friends and all of that, but as far as like financially, that's my biggest obstacle. It was my biggest obstacle, because when you're running your own business, it's like, it's expensive. It is like oh my god, it's expensive unless you rich. Like Ella Bands, like, she could do whatever she want because she got money. But me, on the other hand, I didn't. So it's like, when you're trying to run your own business, things you may feel like, all right, this is too much money, I don't want to do this no more, you want to give up. But no, keep going. It's like, whenever the devil thought he had something over me, God came back and threw a punch, like, you ain't taking over her. Like, I put my best foot forward every time. No matter what the devil threw at me, God threw something bigger to overcome that obstacle. The next question is, how long have I been doing hair? I've been doing hair for 6 years, like other people here, for 6 years. And I've came a very long way. For real, for real. I was, at the age of 16, I was working in my first hair salon. Shout out to my cousin. I was working in my first hair salon. She taught me like the ins and out of the business. And then about a year and a half ago, I was working in Brooklyn. Didn't really like it because, first of all, I live in the Bronx, so that's a whole nother borough, and my clients weren't I wasn't that good at that time. My clients were not traveling all the way to Brooklyn to get their hair done. Like, I mean, I got a couple walk-ins, but that was just a bad hair salon to begin with. But of course, I quit my job to go to that, so it's like, you know, I had to stay motivated. Like, I had to get this chicken. Feel me? And then after that, I was working back in November. I was working in a salon, like uptown in the Bronx. That was a pretty good salon. Don't get me wrong, like, but I went into the salon to build my clientele, to get more clients, you know. So once I seen my clientele coming in, and you know, the salon wasn't really what I wanted to do at the point at that salon, I came back home. I worked from home, and now I'm bigger and better than I was at the salon or at any salon. Way better. So yeah, 6 years. I'm doing the damn thing. The next question is, when was your first time cheating and why did you? First of all, never cheated. Never cheated. I have not ever cheated. I feel as though if you're going to cheat, why be in a relationship? Like, why would you drag me along to be in a relationship with you for you to cheat? You know who I could have? I could have anybody I want. So why would you cheat on me? Yeah, so like, I feel as though if you're gonna cheat, let the guy or the female know, like, look, I need a break, or I don't want to be with you right now because I feel like I'm gonna break your heart or something like that, you know? So just let that person know, or don't be in a relationship at all. So someone asks, what's your signature hairstyle? What is my signature hairstyle? Blunt cuts. Cutting, period. I could cut my ass off, okay? Everybody know I know how to cut, and I love cutting. And besides cutting, I would say closures. I mastered closures. I still have yet to master frontals, but my frontals are excellent. Don't get me wrong, but they could be way better. But closures, for a fact, I mastered. So that's my signature hairstyle. Straight middle part, closure, laid, flat. What's a crazy color you would like to try that you haven't already? Y'all know me too well. Like, I'm always doing colors. But a color I would want to try is yellow. But I'm not gonna try it because I'm dark skinned and I don't think it's gonna look right on me. But I'll probably try it one day. I don't know. I just don't want to walk around looking like a beef patty. Nah, but seriously though, I don't know. It's so many colors that I have left to try. Y'all not ready. I'm not gonna even tell you the next color I'm gonna try. Was I inspired by anyone to do hair? And to be honest, no. But what inspired me was how I never really liked people hairstyles. Like, I'm the type of person that I'll be walking in the street like, who did that to you? Why are you walking around looking like that? Like, that's what inspired me. What inspired me was to make females happy, to make females feel beautiful all over again, you know? To put that smile back on their face when I turn that chair around, they look in the mirror and be like, wow, you really did your thing, Bree, and I really appreciate it. So that's what inspired me. No one inspired me to do hair. Is what inspired me. I love seeing a smile on all my clients' face. I love all the good feedback, even the bad feedback, because the bad feedback in the past made me stronger. It made me better on my craft. Like, it basically helped me in my craft. So I appreciate all the bad feedback as well, but the good feedback outpowers the bad feedback. You get what I'm saying? So with that being said, that's what really inspired me to do. So last question, Last question is, who taught me how to do hair? Well, my mom taught me how to braid, and from there, like I said, I just ran with it. Other than that, nobody really taught me. Like, I watched other people's techniques. I either did that same technique or I made it better. You get what I'm saying? So it's like nobody really taught me how to do anything. I watched, I learned, I conquered. That's how you do it nowadays. So that'll be all, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning into my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you got some good answers and inspiration from this video. I just want you guys to, you know, keep going. Whatever dream you have, whether it's makeup, hair, basketball, football, singing, rapping, all that good stuff. Stay motivated and never give up. Your time will come. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.